Well, as we know, there are tremendous challenges in the world today, both in water and in sanitation. And so it's been exciting to see the level of engagement and the innovative ideas that are coming from the students here at UNESCO IHE, because that's what we're going to need. We're going to need thought leaders and innovators to come up with new approaches to solving some of these challenges, especially in a world where the stresses on our water supplies, and, we fear will only get more difficult in the face of climate change. So we need innovation, and I'm excited about the young people here driving that future innovation. Well, sanitation is a key requirement. It's something that in the developed world we take totally for granted. But scientists look back on the development of modern sanitation as one of the most important advances we've ever made in terms of improving health and increasing longevity. So obviously sanitation is a huge opportunity to improve health outcomes and to reduce the burden of disease. But it's also a tremendously important investment in dignity. People who don't have opportunities to deal with kind of their natural needs every day aren't not living lives of dignity, and so we think that is another incredibly important outcome of investing in sanitation. Well, I believe it all started from my predecessor, Frank Rieberman, who was fully aware of the leadership that UNESCO IHE was already providing in the water and sanitation sphere, and knew of the mission here to really invest in innovation that would have global impact. So I think that he saw a very natural fit from the very beginning. We made a sizable grant, and it took a big leap into a partnership with UNESCO IHE back in 2011. And it was focused on really helping to provide scholarships for students to learn about non-sewered sanitation, the area that we at the foundation are most focused on. Focused on 5 postdoc students, 20 PhD students, and 60 master's students. And I'm excited to hear that we already have over 40 graduates from the Master of Science program, and I believe most of the PhD students will have graduated by the end of this year. I would say that for all of the goals we had when we began this partnership, we are meeting or exceeding our expectations on all of them. So as I mentioned, tremendous successes in graduating students that now understand not only what is traditionally done in sanitation, but what's state of the art and that are actually contributing to the state of the art already, and through their thesis work and through their work already in the field. But there'll be many other innovations that we actually did not foresee. Whether they are the new hybrid programs, or tremendously excited about the online programs in fecal sludge management and the Fecal Sludge Alliance that involves many other universities in delivering this online course that came together very quickly, and that we see, even though it's only been available for a very short time, already has more than 500 students who are committed to sign up and engage. We've also contributed, we've seen the delivery of new updated manuals and textbooks on fecal sludge management and on experimental approaches to wastewater treatment, which I was lucky to be present here just yesterday when that was unveiled. And those are other ways that UNESCO IHE is really advancing the state of the art and the state of thinking. And then I would also say that those are all the what has been delivered, but the how everything has been delivered has also been, I'd say, has greatly exceeded my expectations and those of my team. The way that UNESCO IHE has worked in partnership with so many different universities, whether that's AIT from Thailand, UFMG from Brazil, ITB from Indonesia, 2IE from Burkina Faso, KNUST from Ghana, MUIENR from Uganda, VCT from, University of Cape Town from South Africa, and Univale from Cali. I had an opportunity to meet professors from these universities yesterday to see how they've been guiding the students through their work, and to see the remarkable partnership that all of these educators have, and how the UNESCO IHE has really nurtured this broad set of partners, and how, as a result, I believe the curriculum and all of the training is going to be dramatically more relevant for having an immediate impact on the ground. So that, I think, is one of my big takeaways from the last few days that I've been here, but also from this program, is to see how, if the investment and the time is really put in, and if the investment in trusted relationship across universities to leverage each other's expertise can really be nurtured, that tremendous partnerships can result. And I think that the students are the great beneficiaries of those partnerships. I would say we're making great advances in understanding how to do a better job of delivering non-sewered sanitation, and what it looks like to build plans at a city level that really can address everyone, not just the wealthiest, but even the poorest communities of the city. But there's still a lot of innovation to be done. There's a lot of opportunity to deliver technologies, but also new approaches, new business models, and new financing approaches to make sure that we can accelerate the adoption of sustainable sanitation. It will take a lot of money, and so financing is a significant challenge. The estimates are that to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals 6.1 and 6.2 will require over 3 times as much in terms of capital investment as is currently happening in WASH today. But really, even more importantly, too often the focus is only on capital investments and investing in infrastructure. And really what's needed is not only the financial support to operate and maintain these systems, but the human capacity. And the governance structures, and the business models and other mechanisms, new models for public-private partnerships, to really become mainstream, so that more and more people can be receiving the benefits of sustainable sanitation at sustainable costs to governments and to households. That's why that human capacity component, of course, is what we are so excited about with the UNESCO IHE partnership, is we need more and more professionals out there who understand how to plan, how to model, and then how to implement new systems of sanitation, and how to keep them going, and how to continually evolve and make them more efficient, so that every dollar invested in sanitation can go that much further towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, which are quite aspirational. I personally feel very lucky to be able to be a part of this team. My team, the Water Sanitation and Hygiene team at the Foundation team more broadly. But really our team, everything that we do at the Foundation, we do through partners, through our grantees and the partners we contract with to try to actually do the work on the ground and invent the new approaches. And so that broader team, it's very exciting to be able to help convene all this expertise and talent at times, and to invest in some things that maybe are very high risk, but if they're successful, have the potential to dramatically improve what's possible in the realm of non-sewered sanitation. So personally, I get a lot of excitement and enjoyment out of being a part of this large group of experts, young and old, who are innovating in this space. I get excited by impact. So I'm not focused myself on the academic outputs so much as the outputs on the ground, how it really impacts people's lives. And this is an area where we have an opportunity to dramatically change kind of the trajectory of history. we have not been making good progress in sanitation. If you look at the Millennium Development Goals, we have to do much better. And I'm incredibly hopeful that with the work that our partners are doing, we can do much better. And that's what makes me excited to go to work every day. Well, I was honored to be asked to speak at the graduation ceremony this afternoon. And I'm looking forward to basically celebrating the graduates that have done so much work to get to this point where they've earned their degrees and they're going to be stepping out into the world with all this new knowledge. They're really the leaders and the innovators that we're all counting on for years to come. So it's a great honor and an opportunity, and I'm really happy to be here.